following contest, from Denver, Colorado, weighing in at Little Howie, John.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is amongst the hardest working. That goes without saying.
Definitely shout out to Don Chaos. We know you got our back, and we got your back too, man. Denver, Colorado all day, brother. We're definitely going to hook up with you. Much love to Carnival Spirits for putting us on as well on this YouTube, man.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos, for, what is this, episode like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
You've been putting in work, bro. Respect. Y'all doing some shit for the community and the fam out there. Appreciate it. So just keep doing what y'all doing, you know what I mean?
Congrats to Don Chaos for 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop.
Keep it going, man.
Congratulations, Don Chaos. Yes, keep it going, man. Good luck to you, fucking Don Chaos, and fucking hell yeah on your 1,000 fucking followers.
You know who it is. It's Ouija Mac, bitch. Shout out to Carnival Spirits. And fucking shout out to Don Chaos one time. You know what's going on. This is my brother.
Everyone, Don Chaos and Brother Lynch Hung here.
Yeah, and Carnival Spirits. What's up, man? Don Chaos. What's up? It's your boy Brother Lynch Hung. We out here tonight. Let's go.
Fuego Flays and my nigga Don Chaos. What's going on, B? It's my brother right here, my boy. Excuse the left, excuse the left.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Don Chaos, and I'm with a very legendary man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we at the gathering, y'all.
Radio show of the year. This one's always controversial. Coming in number one, we got Hours of Chaos with Don Chaos. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there. Congratulations, man. Don Chaos, Hours of Chaos.
Yo, 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 yo. What is good, everyone? How is everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S, your friendly neighborhood JUWGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. And if you still don't know, well, then, you know. What is up, everyone? Oh, shit. Anywho, I took a big hit right there. So how is everyone on this lovely Thursday? Of course, we have Biz R joining us, and then we have another surprise guest that will be making their appearance for the first time on the show, and you guys will see that on later tonight. So what's up to Lady Chaos in the chat? What is good, Charles Reeves? What is good, Eric? What is up, Casper? What is up, Shanzi? Yeah. So yeah, Jay Bazaar will probably be joining us at around 8:20ish. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about in that meantime. So yeah. Of course, you guys know this is a laid back stream, so you can get laid back, chill, smoke something, drink something, do whatever you want. And yeah. Anywho, how is everyone tonight? Hopefully everyone's good, you know. Thank you to everyone who did tune in to the 6-year anniversary to the Hours of Chaos podcast this past Monday. Thank you to Casper for joining. Thank you, Chipper, for joining. Thank you, my bros, Wicked Wood, joining. And, of course, thank you to my better half, the one and only Lady Chaos, for making it a very great episode. Hell yeah. So hopefully everyone's good. Well, you are my better half, though, babe. What is up, nobody, man? What's good, man? Shit. So what's all been going on that I should be aware of, y'all? Oh, you're good, Casper. All good. Yay. A lot's been going on in this underground scene. There's so much going on. There's so much dope shows. Of course, one we can only talk about is The Gathering has been announced. So hopefully, who all here has gotten their tickets so far to The Gathering? Of course, the parking, I believe the car passes and the ballers and just anything to camp or park in the campgrounds, I believe, has sold out already. I could be wrong, though, but I don't know. Let me bring up the flyer. Yeah, as far as I know, those are all the types of passes that have sold out. But they are going to be physical, according to Shanzi, but they're also going to be digital because of UPS issues. If there's anyone that knows how UPS be these days, it's the postal industry these days is in disarray and utter chaos. Yes. Here's the flyer for the 23rd annual Gathering of the Juggalos. It's going to be a Wicked Clowns from Outer Space show, which is very dope. It'd be dope to go see that. Hell yeah. And since everyone here is in the chat, what has been some of y'all's favorite, sets that ICP have played at the Gathering? One of my favorite sets that they did was at the Super Gathering when they were performing all their releases chronologically. So they opened up with Dog Beats, and then they ended with Be Safe off of Flip the Rat. So that was a dope show. And then they played everything in between those almost. So basically, then they would play 2 songs, I believe, off of Carnal Carnage, then 2 songs off each EP. They would go for their whole chronological releases. That was a dope set. Shanzi remembers that set. When I went to my very first Gathering in 2018, they did their Hell's Pit set, which I thought was very dope. But I've loved all their sets, I even loved their acoustic set that they did at the Super Gathering. And I even loved their Biz R set a few years ago. That was dope. Especially because during that set, I got on stage for the last song when they encouraged people to get on stage. If you guys seen, I live streamed the whole set, and you guys can see first person view of me getting on stage, which is very dope, and getting a crowd shot. Yeah, it's sold out in minutes. It's crazy. Yes, there you guys go. The only physical you will be is if you print out the email you receive. So that's the only way now. You can either do it through your email, which will have a barcode on it, and then you can also bring that to the gathering, and I'm sure they'll scan it, or just save it on your phone, which there's now an option on your phone called Wallet. That's where I usually save a lot of tickets for like events that I go to now. So then all you gotta do is just pull up your wallet, pull up the ticket to the ticket people, they scan it, done, you're in. Bam. Yeah, the 20th set was on point. That was a very dope set. Yeah, the Hell's Pit set was phenomenal. I heard the jukebox show they did last year was dope. I didn't end up going to that gathering, but anyone that did go, how was that jukebox show? I believe that's when they were like performing songs that they rarely don't perform live, which would have been dope to see. Hell yeah. One of my favorite memories from the gathering a few years ago, the last one I went to in 2021, was when ICB the last night, they were performing their set, and then they surprised us with the track Graveyard. So then Project Born and them came out and performed that song together, and I believe that was their first time performing that song together live, which is dope. That song is a straight wicked shit classic. What else do we got going on? And shouts to Chipper and Casper. They have a new show coming on Twitch on May 7th. It is called The 270 Show with Casper and Chipper. So it's a new podcast coming out, and it's going to be live exclusively on, I think it's only going to be on Twitch. I could be wrong. It's probably going to be on YouTube as well. But as far as I know, it's only going to be on Twitch for now. I could be wrong. Casper, confirm this. Is this only going to be on Twitch, or are you guys going to find a way to bring this podcast live to YouTube too? Because, of course, we are live everywhere. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Facebook. And we are live on YouTube, obviously. Duh. So check out a new podcast coming out, the 270 Show. So peep it out. Let me see if our guest is almost ready. Biz R, and then we will add our other guests on. Okay, it's going to be on Twitch. Yeah, if you guys want to learn to eventually stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube, I can show you guys how to do that. Both me and Lady Chaos can show you guys how to do that. And where you can have it like with all these banners on the stage and not on the stage, the screen and whatnot. But yeah. Yeah, I just messaged Biz R, see if he's almost ready. I know he said 8:20. It's 8:16, so he should be almost ready. Some up-and-coming shows that you guys can look forward to are the Underground United 6th Annual Show going down April 15th in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Tickets are $10 admission and at the door. So, or if you are traveling from out of state with your out-of-state ID, you can get in this event for absolutely free. So it's like Gore Fest, but it's called the Underground United. And that's what this needs a lot more. Like, look at this. You have my bro Chuckles performing, my bros Mattapelli Music performing. You know, you have Worm and Vile House doing a freaking show. Look at this bucket lineup, y'all. Like, hell yes. All right. But yeah, y'all. This is a show I hope to go to, but you never know. Alrighty. Of course, make sure you guys go to now and watch me and Lady Chaos's official reactions. You know, we did 2 reactions. We did 1 reaction to my bro Ronnie McMurder's track, Devil Shit. And if you saw today premiering, we did a reaction to Scum and Lights Cold song. So we're going to send a link to one of our guests on here. So we're going to be joined by a little co-host for a little bit. So I'm going to send them the link. And then we will bring our guests on. So I'm excited to have these guests on the show. Hell yeah. Yeah, all right. What is up?
Hello.
Hello.
'Tis I, Lady Chaos.
Yes, the one and only, my better half.
Not better, just other.
That you're my better half, just saying.
No, I'm not better. Anyhow.
Looks like our guests are ready unless you want to co-host with me to do this, honey.
What do you mean, like?
Do you want to like
guess?
Do you want to interview with me is what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah. So that way you can get the chance to meet one of my other brothers. So yeah, everyone, please welcome back to the show, making his 3rd appearance on the show, I believe. So 3 times the charm. Please welcome my bro, Biz R. What's up, man?
Yeah, what it is, y'all. Much love. Thanks for having me back on this bitch, John. See you got the lady with you.
Hell yeah.
What's good? How's everything been? It's been a grip.
Yes, it has. Yeah, last time you and me talked, I was getting ready to just move down here, and I've already been down here for almost a whole year. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, time's been flying, man. It's crazy.
Definitely.
Real crazy. My kids are all growing up like fucking wild weeds and shit, you know what I mean?
That happens. That's how it is, like with my niece and nephew. They're like growing up too fast. Like my niece is already in high school. I'm like, stop.
Yeah. Dude, my nieces and nephew, they're all like, well, not all of them, but they're like about to drive, starting to drive and shit. My nephew's like, take me driving. I'm like, let's get to like a good parking lot, you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel it, man. Life goes on, man. But it's awesome to see you, man. Thanks for having me back on it. It's been, it's been a year, so I had to show my love to Carnival Spirits and Hours of Chaos, of course. You know what I mean?
Well, I've always told guests this. They're always welcome back on the show whenever they want to come on and promote stuff.
I'm glad you're still killing it, man. You've been lining up some heavy hitting interviews and shit, man. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
You've been lining them motherfuckers up.
I have. You could ask Lady Chaos. I'm always working on something.
Always doing something.
When you got a passion for something, that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize that shit. Sure.
I admire that about him very much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think like Frankie Goldie put it best. Like, I don't know if he was just being nice or he was being serious. He's like, Don Chaos literally holds the underground on his shoulders.
That's why your back hurts, babe.
Yep. True.
Like carrying all that heavy weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the last time we saw each other, man, it was actually the Gathering 2021, and we were actually hanging out, and I actually recorded your whole set for you.
Yeah, man, that's funny. I was just telling somebody about. So I was talking about how I hadn't been on the show in a while. I can't think of who it was. I think someone at work, and I'm like, or it might have been my wife. Maybe I was telling my wife, but I was just talking about how like you fucking come through, man. I think you was even like helping me carry shit. I think, weren't you? Like even helping me carry shit at the Gathering, like, cause I didn't have a cart or nothing. You know what I mean? We had to lug all that shit from the campsite and shit.
Yep, I remember. I was like, here, bro, give me some stuff. I'll help you.
Man, I appreciate all of y'all for real. Fucking Beastmaster, you, fucking Shayna was helping. Fucking y'all were the shit.
And I remember you even gave us like me a whole bunch of flyers, and I was like giving those to everyone I could think of, like anyone else I ran into.
That's the shit. That's the shit. Thank you.
Of course, I kept one for me because obviously you got to keep flyers. And Juggalos, we like to collect flyers for stuff.
Oh, yeah, I was telling someone about that. I have boxes of underground memorabilia, like just everything. Like I just got tons of shit boxed up in like old CD boxes and shit, like tons of shit, flyers galore, like for real. We do like to keep fucking flyers. I saw one of the Abomination flyers I had gotten. It was before I knew that Twisted was even dropping Abomination, and I saw. I was like, this looks like Twisted or something that triggered it, and I realized it was. It was like right at the end of. It was right when they were about to leave, so it probably was like 2016 or something, 2015, somewhere in there, whenever that album was coming and shit. But yeah, like I just seen some flyers recently. I was just like, oddball shit, like.
Yeah, there's an old video of me somewhere. It's either on my channel or here on Carl Spirits. It's called My Juggalo Box, and I like showed old flyers and stuff.
I know Beastmaster does that where he pulls out that. I think he uses that D-Lyrical Pizza box. I think a bunch of shit in that box. Like he got tons of shit too. It's just a Juggalo thing, Shit, we all out here moving and shaking in our own departments,
So yeah, that's something if you want to promote really quick, like those that don't know, you and D-Lyrical have a project that you guys are working on. Like you, man, not only do you work on your side stuff, you have side projects that you work on. You're constantly working too.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. Yeah, shout out D-Lyrical. That's my fucking brother. me and we have a bunch of shit brewed up. It's brewing. It's not fully brewed up. But then I got a side project with the DJ of our With Friends group band, and we got an EP where we've been working on like for the past 2 months. We've been getting in there and just designing songs with this theme. I don't want to let the cat out the bag on what it is yet, but it's so dope. And just yesterday we had another session and came up with another one, and I wrote another verse for one of the other ones, and that's building. And then of course I got solo shit galore. I try to keep the singles loaded every about 6 weeks. I try to drop a new single. So the last single that dropped was Losing My Shit with my homeboy Flapjack Wilson. Shout out Flapjack Wilson. That's my fucking dude. Fucking Carlos, dude. Like, if y'all ain't peeped that song, that's dope as fuck. And then the single before that was Clutch, which was produced by Devereaux. That was, I think, about 6 weeks before the last one. And then got a new one coming up soon, real soon. We'll talk about in a little bit. So yeah, I try to keep.
And that's cool how you reached out to Devereaux.
Yeah, man. He's a dope producer, man. And of course, being a juggalo, modern day, I had to, it wasn't, it was cool to do that, man, and do the beats for real. So I remember he had said some shit to me about like, cause he was working, I don't know if it was the Trash or Fire thing, but something he had heard Cold as Ice and he liked it and he gave me a shout out. I think I had hopped on his live feed or something. And from that day, I was like, man, I respect this dude. So I didn't know, I still don't really know him like that. You know what I mean? But it was dope to get a track going. Actually, I got 2 tracks. Clutch came out, but that was actually the original beat I had bought. But I wanted a full rights beat. I'm giving y'all some inside scoop shit. So he ended up designing me a beat around that same kind of vibe. And I ended up getting both fucking beats. And so I dropped Clutch, and that was to the original beat. So it was like a lease thing. So there's probably other people that might have that beat. But when my next solo album drops, the redesigned beat is a whole different song, whole different concept. Totally switch it. So that's a little shit y'all can look forward to popping up, later this year. I'm not rushing this album. My last album, Den and Cocopelli, I've been pushing. I've never pushed an album this long. I'm still pushing it. I got these fucking new merch, got charms coming for that. I'm trying to get longevity out of each project instead of rushing them. Some people say, I work a lot and stuff and I need to slow down or I need to at least give each project more life. And I see that for sure. I mean, obviously I'm still working just as much because I got the band shit, the shit with like Daveron and D-Lyrical and the band shit with Friend shit. And I got the Dark Embrace, which is a super group of like people from 3 different labels, me, Danny Mons Productions, Mr. Sinful, and fucking Nasty Inc., who are from Rehab, and then that motherfucker Jenkins from Irrational Behavior. So like we're all conglomerate on this fucking Dark Embrace project. That project, we had some mixing sessions like a month ago now. It was around when I did that video clip I sent you for promo. So about a month ago, and I was headed to the studio, down to Nazi's studio that day actually, and so it's fun. There's just tons of shit going on.
And all we gotta say is, y'all, you guys never know. We might see a live performance here on the Hours of Chaos for the first time.
You never know. I think didn't we do it before? Or didn't we like have a session? Was that your show or was that Beastmaster show? I know it was Carnival Spirits.
That was my show. That's when you guys were in the studio, just like doing a jam session.
Yeah. We've been like lately. We've been more focused on this EP me and Daveron putting together, and then so we've been really like yesterday's session was mixing. We finalized the mix on the intro to the project. Then we jumped on track 2. I needed to finish a verse where the chorus comes in, and then so I finished that verse and I started writing some more for that, and then we jumped off of that to be more creative and not just mix mode. And we switched and we started a new beat for another one. So yeah, it's just moving.
And I know you have something else that you're currently working on, like with who I said earlier is one of our special guests. So you want to explain what this project is, and we'll bring him on.
Yeah, man. It's is he in the studio waiting?
He is, and we're going to do, since you're one of our special guests, you're going to help us do the honor, since this is his first time on the show. You're going to get to interview him with me and Lady Chaos.
Okay, let's do it. Hell yeah. All right, so the next single, so like I said, I was going to say a little bit ago when I said you'll find out about that, we're going to jump right into it. The next single drops in 2 motherfucking days. This fucking track called Last Nerve End, and it features my motherfucking homeboy Alter Ego from the fucking Tritone family. Big time rapping out the fucking hating like motherfucking people. What up, Dave?
What up? How's everybody doing? Nice to meet y'all.
This motherfucker's a lyricist, like I fuck with so many talented dudes right here. This dude right there, that way, that dude right there.
You're super echoey.
But we got this new single dropping. Like, what was it, Gage? Like, fuck, man, about 4 weeks ago, he came over. It was on the fucking whim thing. It was like on the whim. I was like, hey, you're free. And he lives out in Dayton. I live like 45 minutes east of Columbus. And this motherfucker, I was like, hey, you want to come over? He fucking showed up. We recorded for another song that y'all will find out about later down the road. And I had this track started. And I was like, man, what do you think of this one? He's like, man, I'm down. So this motherfucker sat there, wrote, recorded, killed it. I can't wait for the fucking world to hear this shit, man.
Yeah, dude, that was a good ass time, bro.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. If I'm interviewing shit, Gage, man, let these motherfuckers know, man, like where you coming from and what you doing and what's coming up. You know what I mean? Other than what we got coming up.
I pretty much just got some shows coming up for real. I'm doing one out in Chicago with this dude, Shy songwriter. My bad. He's a pretty good dude, man. I did a show with him a few years ago when Tri-Town was starting out. And, man, I've got so much going on. It's hard to even think about it all right now. But I know I got on Sound Valley with Clockwork E.
Yeah, that shit looks dope.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked about that. That's going to be lit.
Dude, it's so dope. This shit popping up. So dope.
Hey, what's up, D Lyrical? I appreciate you, brother. Nice chopping up with you at the Galleria. That was a dope show, by the way, man. I don't know if anybody's watching that went to the Biz R Galleria, but that was so tight. I had a great time, man. Crowd was lit.
That was the birth of something bigger, man. That was the fucking birth of. It's gonna be back next year. Part 2 is coming. It's gonna be some familiar faces, but there's gonna be new faces. There's gonna be new fucking things going on. I've been brewing up some shit for that, but it's still, like, I don't know, I guess like 10 months away. So I'm not gonna get into that yet. Maybe when we get closer, you can fucking go on this shit.
Hell yeah.
But so you got some date shows coming up? The one that
oh yeah, dude, I got one in Middletown. That's actually my show. I'm like headlining, I'm throwing and everything. It's gonna be the first time I've ever thrown a show, so I'm pretty stoked about that one. And I got all kinds of good local talent that's gonna be opening it up and everything. I got my little cousin Tiz B. He's gonna be on the show. He's got some pretty great music. It should be a pretty good time, man. It's on the 21st.
Yeah, we're gonna try to come out and support that motherfucker.
Hey, Tri-Tone. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, the first question I'm gonna ask Alter Ego is, give us a little brief introduction, who you are, where you're from, little brief history, and then we will continue to ask with the questions, and then Lady Chaos will ask like a little question, Jay Bizarre can ask a question, and we'll keep going back and forth.
You're being interrogated, dog. No. Hey, I'm just gonna say Alter Ego.
Okay, so pretty much, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. You the shit too, man. For real. I love working with you. I love doing shows with you. You always been a good dude. But I'm from Moraine, Ohio. It's pretty much just south of Dayton. Pretty much grew up here in like West Carrollton school cities. I've lived in Miamisburg a little bit, but I guess technically just around Dayton is where I'm from. And I mean, there's not really much about me other than my music for real. That's what I love. And Alter Ego is pretty much just is a metaphysical consciousness that is wanting to spread love and light throughout the entire world and raise consciousness.
Oh yeah.
I've been really on this shit the past couple of years, bro. I feel that shit. Like, I've been really feeling that type of shit. Especially the last year. Like, maybe because I'm getting older. I don't know. Maybe it's a maturity thing. I guess.
I think it's just the entire world we're raising consciousness as we evolve physically. I believe that anyway. Sorry to get all deep on you, bro, but that's what my music is. I talk about like reincarnation and quantum consciousness type shit. That's the basis of my music. It's kind of like, I guess, my spirituality.
You need some water. You need some water like that track right there.
Yeah. Water is one of my favorite songs I've done. That's pretty much the best song on my album, Exoneration.
Oh yeah.
When did you release that?
Well, the album was released September 14th, 2021.
Okay.
And the music video I just recently released. I don't even remember the date I released the music video, but it's a pretty low budget video, but somehow we pulled it together. It was all on the fly pretty much. We had to oh man, what's the word? We had to come up with it on the spot pretty much because my plans fell through. It was supposed to be like dried up water park, but they ended up tearing the water park down like years ago. I didn't even know they did. And then we came to my crib and we were supposed to use a hose with the water running, and it wouldn't run. So it was hilarious because the whole song is about like you need some water, and I'm running the faucet, and we ended up having to use water bottles. It's hilarious. It's like the story of my life, pretty much. Shit like that happens to me all the time. But you gotta love it.
Yeah.
What is that? Like rule number 34? Everything that can go wrong will.
That's rule number 34?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Or when bad shit's happening, it'll keep happening for a while. I don't know how you translate that. There's one thing about that.
Yeah. So you have that video on YouTube? You have that videos on YouTube? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. Send a link so we can post it.
In the chat? Like just in the chat?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll make sure it goes through.
I'm gonna have to see if I can switch apps real quick. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Whatever. It's fine.
All right, just a second here.
What you got,
Let's see.
God, it's so echoey.
Let's see. Let me check something.
You can probably go to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
But yeah, man, it's track we about to drop in 2 days. So dope. Produced by Falcon. It's appreciate you getting on that too. Guys, that's it. Man.
Oh, no problem, man. Hold on, I gotta mute my mic because I'm echoing. My bad, bro.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. I thought there was an echo. Yeah, that's better. All right.
Yeah, you said I was echoing, but I don't really know how to not echo. Am I still echoing?
No, it's fine now.
Huh.
Biz, can you repeat what you said right before this? Because there was a big echo and nobody could hear.
Oh.
About your thing dropping in 2 days?
Oh yeah. Last Nerve End was produced by the homeboy Kyle Combs and fucking obviously featured Vigo. That shit turned out so fucking dope. I'm ready for the world to hear that shit.
Excellent.
So,
And is that premiering on YouTube or?
Shit,
Oh, sorry. Is that premiering on YouTube? Premiering on YouTube?
Yeah, that'll be on. That'll be popping up on Spotify, iTunes, all that shit, YouTube.
Nice.
I definitely put it on YouTube because
Okay.
I get it, man. I listen to a lot of music on YouTube. Hell, even albums I buy, I don't open. I just listen to them on YouTube or Spotify. So I gotta
Right on.
do the same
Okay.
for my fans of shit I'm a fan of, you know.
Yeah, we'll definitely check you out
It's
on YouTube.
the name of the game these days, you know what I mean? You get it for free, go peep it, you know what I mean?
Right.
It don't hurt to share. If you like it, give it a share, y'all, you know.
And this is premiering tomorrow, right?
Saturday, I believe it's the 8th, so Saturday, but tomorrow, like night at right after 11:59, yeah, I guess it'd be tomorrow. I still consider that tomorrow because it's at the end of the night, but technically it's Saturday morning, so you know, it's that fucking gray area.
All right, Jay, it's your turn to ask Ultra Ego a question.
Shit, man. If there's anybody you haven't worked with yet that you want to work with, who the fuck you want to work with, man? There's so many artists out here. Who you really like, man?
Man, for real, my dude Dodge Johnson from Fizo. I've been wanting to make a song with him for so long because I got one done with Matt Alflin, and that's my dog. He did Forgetting with me on Exoneration. It's from the same album from the Water song we were just talking about. And I sent that link, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I did send it through. But yeah, Dodge Johnson, he's just dude, he's one of the best artists I've heard around here. And like he wrote a verse and everything, and I just haven't got the beat, man. My life's been like a wreck for so long. I've been struggling. Like the fact that I was able to come out and work on Last Nerve End with you was like the planets aligned pretty much type shit. And it was crazy because we actually saw planets aligned like out in the sky while we was like barbecuing or whatever, dude. That was sick as fuck.
Bro, that's been like that's been happening to us, man. Like me and this dude have been talking like in messages and like, okay, let's go to, I want to bring this up because this is dope as fuck to me. All right, so it all started with when he was over at the house where he was saying the planets aligned. It was right out here in the backyard, right? And we had a conversation about some things, I guess. But a couple days later, I'm driving down the highway. I'm headed to the studio, and I just randomly look at a license plate. And I don't ever look at fucking license plates. You know what I mean? I ain't looked at them since a kid when I'd be like, oh, that's the state, right? And type shit, you know? And it had the abbreviations for RZA. Like it said RZA. And that's what popped in my head. I'm like, oh, like RZA. And then I was like, I need to listen to some Wu-Tang. I want to listen to some music. I wasn't listening to nothing. I want to listen to Wu-Tang. And then right in my head, this motherfucker right here, he had told me to listen to fucking Logic's new album. And I'm like, oh, I got to listen to that new Logic album. So what do? I pull up Spotify. I find the new album, click on it. The first fucking song features RZA. Like, what the fuck? That's just one of them. This shit's been happening.
Bro, I'm telling you, that shit was crazy too. Because it was like legit the next day after I told you to check out that album, wasn't it?
It was pretty close. I don't know if it was the next day or not. It was probably a couple days. I think you came on a weekend, so it would have been that following week, like Wednesday. But that was just like another one I'm blanking on for fucking reason. But there's another thing that happened. I hit him up again. I'm like, bro, you won't believe it. It just happened again. Like these weird coincidences. Universal, I'm like, and I took that as the universe wanted me to hear that shit. And I'll give it fucking shameless plug to that shit. That shit's dope. Like, check that fucking that Logic
College Park.
If you're an older artist like myself, been doing this shit a long time, that speaks a million to your fucking heart, mind, and it opened my mind. Shit, I ended up going to the studio that day and telling my dude, we ended up creating like a whole new song for the EP we're working on. Like, and it. Like, that's the energy. Like, I'm picking this shit up out here. I got my antennas up, and we picking this shit up out here. And this motherfucker, I know he's part of it. I know Gage is part of it because we keep having these coincidences and shit. So we got more shit coming, I promise that. Unless something gets in the way, we fucking doing some more shit, boy. You already know.
Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Definitely love working with you, man. And the song that we got coming out, I don't know if homie is finishing his verse or if he wants on it at all, but whatever happens with that song, dude, I'm definitely stoked to drop that one too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so slow right now, bro. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can.
Nah, man, I think you're killing it, bub. Just keep being, dude. This dude's like one of my favorite thing about this dude is I remember I was watching he had posted like a short or it was like a video and he was like driving and I always bring this up every time we kick it. I'll be like, dude, you're so funny, man. Like this dude needs to be a fucking YouTube star, like for real, not only a rapper, but this dude's so funny. But he was driving and he pulled out, I'm assuming off of like a highway exit, and like there's a truck with like, what was in the back of this truck? A bed or a fucking
Dude, they had all kinds of shit. They were just moving. Like they had a mattress though, and they had a dresser on top of the mattress, and it was all cockeyed and shit. And they had one bungee cord holding it all, right? And they're driving 60 miles, like probably over 60 miles an hour, really, in front of me. And I see it hanging. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm keeping my distance because I saw it was kind of loose. But when I got off the highway, of course they're getting off in front of me. I'm pulling up behind them. And I saw it like I just explained. I'm pulling up. And just as I'm pulling up, they're slowing down enough. As soon as they stop, it starts to fall. Bro, this thing could have killed somebody. For real. I was so mad. And I was recording. And
he's like,
hurled some expletives. I was angry. I was extremely angry. And he thinks it's hilarious. It is kind of funny, but I was
funny.
really.
I love that sign off. You're like, you roll the window down. You're fucking stupid.
Actually, I just tried to yell that loud enough that they could hear me through the window. Because, I had one hand on I probably shouldn't have been recording, but, I had one hand on the wheel, one hand on the camera. Bro, I was just.
It's like some Final Destination type shit.
I can see that guy packing that shit up right now. We only have the one bungee cord. It'll hold. Just fuck it.
It was so priceless. It was one of those moments that was so funny, and you captured it on video. Like, I remember when I first seen it, I messaged you, I think, right after, like, bro, you need a fucking YouTube show.
I've already seen some stuff in Florida that baffles me.
It's a what?
I've seen stuff down here in Florida that I wish I recorded.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
y'all know that Florida man does this shit for y'all, so I kind of worry about your safety time. I was just kidding, Florida.
No, it's all true. All the shit that's said about Florida.
Florida man.
Florida man is alive and well, surprisingly.
Yeah, we're actually going to watch that show.
Yeah.
There's going to be a show?
Yeah.
A Florida man show. Shit.
Hey, they got plenty of material to pick from.
Oh, yes, they do.
That's tight.
Hey, speaking of Florida, shout out fucking Wesley Breyer. This motherfucker did my shirt design.
Hey.
20 shirts, man. Shout out this dude, beast, man. He just started, like, he's done art forever, but he just started, like, kind of doing it more recently. He said, and dude, I kept seeing his posts. Like, bro, your shit's so dope. You do this for me, and he fucking design, bro. Like, I just have to give my dude some fucking love. So fucking dope, man. But he's from Florida. Next time I go to Florida, I'm seeing Don Chaos and Wesley Breyer, man, no doubt. Gonna be partying on the beach.
Chaos will take you to some really good local restaurants down here. There's an all-you-can-eat like Southern buffet down here, and of course, in the city that I live in, surprisingly, this is where the training grounds for the Detroit Tigers are. So Dale even told me, he's like, "Oh, next time I'm down there, we'll go watch the Tigers practice."
They come all the way down there to train? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because the warm weather. That's why.
Yeah, I guess that get your endurance up and shit.
There's so much shit going on here, and all he talks about is the food.
Man, speaking
That's all he talks about.
Speaking of Dale, man, like I had this vision of having a With Friends music video, and usually when I have a vision, I start trying to move the ball, like because that's just how I do. When I get the idea, I try to move it, and if it just hits a wall, it hits a wall. But if it bounces back, but I told the DJ Daveron, I was like, bro, I want to get With Friends all together and fucking do a video on the beach, because I got this line in one of my songs where I'm like talking about being on the beach with a bongo, and just ever since that shit, I want a With Friends fucking video shoot on the beach. So it might be when we come to Florida, Don, you might be helping us set up arrangements, and you might be all up in that motherfucker too. So
well, like I said, if you want me to appear in the music video, I'll do it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you 1000% be in that bitch all the way. Shit.
And I'm sure Lady Chaos could even do a jam session with you guys because she plays guitar.
Oh, that's what's up. Shit. That'd be cool.
Not well. I don't play very well, but I can play.
Hey, he's just plugging you. He's doing good.
He is, yeah. He is.
You got the mind state to be like, we're going to work this in here.
Well,
that
well, like when she told me she can play all of Nirvana's stuff, like I'm big in Nirvana. I'm like, no way. And then,
it's not hard.
it's
not. No disrespect, but it's not.
I wouldn't know. I don't play. I always wished I could, but I never had the attention span.
Oh yeah.
ADHD raps, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Yep. Chaos has had Southern food, and it's always on his mind now, for real.
Yep. Ever since I tried grits, I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Dude, Gage, man, I can't wait till that show though. We gonna come and support that motherfucker, man. I've been hearing about this Middletown place, and I ain't never been out there, so we gonna come out there and party right there.
I definitely appreciate you coming out to support, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm super nervous about it. I don't know, man. I've never thrown a show before, like I was saying, but
just be natural and handle all the cards professionally, you know. That'd be my advice.
Professionalism's not too bad for me. I think I might be able to handle that. Yeah, it's just
that's
you
not
know
funny.
What?
I said I'm not that professional either, but
Oh no, I'm cool with that. It's the whole like helping run shit. That's my issue, man. Like I can't really.
Dude, at the Galleria show, bro, I was working all night. Like all night I was working. Even when I was on stage, I was working, you know what I mean? Like it was, you know, it's different than a normal show where I can just go and party and kick it and yada yada, you know what I mean? Like you gotta make sure you dot all the I's and shit, you know what I mean? You got this.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be all right. I'll get used to it because I don't want it to be the only time I do it. You know, I want to get to where I'm able to do that shit. And
what made you want to do it?
Actually, Michelangelo Schiro reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to. It like just came out of nowhere for real, but he's a pretty cool dude. I fuck with him. I've been on a few shows with him, and
I know Matt really well. He's a good dude.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, he just he offered it to me and I was like, yeah, dude, I'll try it out. And like I said, we got some pretty good talent coming out to the show.
Do you have what's show you got coming out now? You have it off the top of your head?
Okay, so we got Fat Kid, who is from Dayton, and I already mentioned my little cousin Tiz B, and then we got my dude Wisdom. He's pretty tight. He's kind of like conscious type music like I do. And we got Sterling Silver and Seven to Split, who are actually like Middletown locals, I believe. And we got Pot Life, who is also from Dayton. They're pretty dope. And then my dude Rebel Spaz from Tritone, he's got his own set. And then we got Tritone and my dude Nodos are the special guests.
Who do you have from Tritone on it?
Rebel Spaz.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really knew him that well, but the last show when we was freestyling at the Galleria, me and dude clicked freestyling together. So I fucks with that dude, man.
That was super tight, bro. You both killed that. It was like perfect, like some synchronicity shit, but like rap, bro. Like that's real hip hop to me, bro. I love shit like that.
That's why next Galleria, if there's gonna be more freestyle shows, maybe we'll
I'm
make
gonna have
that
to tighten up my skills, bro.
Hell yeah. Now, Alter Ego, tell us, how did you come up with your rap name Alter Ego, and did you go by other names beforehand?
Great question.
Y'all are about to think I'm insane, bro. Okay, so I have this song on my EP, which was called Close Enough. And it's called Close Enough for a reason, because it's not that great. I have definitely improved since then. But the song, now called Change of Heart, is about having a voice in my head that, you know, like kind of agitates anger problems, I guess. And it's kind of like a separate entity that wants me to do bad things, sort of. It's kind of like the devil in a way, but also kind of like a deity. But yeah, I changed that name to Change of Heart from Alter Ego. And I used to go by 12 Gauge, but then I realized, because my name's Gage, that's my real name. I realized too many dudes named Gage rap and want to go by the name 12 Gauge. So I dropped that and decided to go by Alter Ego. And now the meaning of Alter Ego has completely changed as I have evolved with, you know, my whole message and what I'm trying to do with my music. Alter Ego is pretty much, like I was saying, a metaphysical consciousness, but it's also the sacrifice of my ego, which is why it's Alter Ego. So that's what my music is to me, is I'm trying to, you know, make something big out of nothing, which is me. So hopefully I can like help make the world a better place with my music. And I'm ultimately sacrificing having a normal life for that, because it's not really easy. I'm sure, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like doing anything like this, it makes life a lot more intricate. You have to, you know, you have to fund it at first and everything until it's self-sufficient. And I'm still not to the point where it's self-sufficient. I hardly make any money at all. So it is a huge sacrifice. And that's what that name means to me at this point in my budding career, I guess I could say.
So I didn't hear the beginning of that, but
like altar in it too, like an altar, like a church.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna ask.
You got altar, like in water, you're not preaching, but you're kind of just.
Water is about having faith. Actually, it kind of is sort of like a
altar part, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's the entire point of my music, is to just sacrifice ego, I guess, try to raise consciousness. But yeah, you were asking about the church altar. If you actually look at the album cover for Exoneration, it is I'm standing in front of a church looking up at it, and hell and heaven are on either side of the church, and the church is it signifies the spiritual journey. The album is about going from a negative person to a positive person. It starts out, I kill myself, and then I go to hell, and I'm reincarnated, and I live another life, and then I die and, you know, ascend instead of going back to hell. Kind of like life is parole. And that's why exoneration ties into that, because that's like, you know, when you're exonerated, you're on parole. I told you think I was crazy, bro.
No, I think that's
good. That's pretty deep.
Well, thank you.
All right,
I try. I'm sorry. I got to mute my mic before you talk. because it's starting to do that shit again. Hold on just a second.
Oh, you're good. All right, babe. You do the honors and you can ask the next question. I'll be right back, y'all.
I wanted to know. Did you already ask how? Did he already ask you how you got your name, Biz?
Like how I came up with it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was I switched from 12 gauge because I realized
No, not you.
Oh,
Jay.
My bad.
Oh,
that's okay. How did he already ask you how you came up with your name?
Oh, my name? Oh no, not today.
Not today.
Well, my name started out. He was fucking 12 gauge. I started out as as Blades with a Z. And I was like, that's too corny and cliche and too juggalo-y. And, and then I changed it to Lil Dank, like weed dank. And I was like, man, and I was young. I'm talking teenage years still. And I was like, man, everybody gonna try to rob me and say little dick. So fuck that. And then my initials is KB. And then you rule things out. Eventually it's just, I don't even really honestly know, but I know that like the Biz R albums came out around then from ICP, and I was big into the diversity of that, and I've gone into that a bunch of times. But basically, it's a boiling pot of that, those different things, and it just kind of happened. So I feel like that's, well, some people, they're like, oh, my big homie called me that, and it stuck type shit. Nah, it just kind of ridded its head, you know what I mean? And like a lot of shit does, you know what I mean? That's how it happened from. And then after that, it just never changed because I don't know. I've been in scenarios where I might have thought about maybe changing the name or whatever, and it just nothing ever worked. Though I do have a new idea. I don't know if I should put it on.
No, do it. Come on, you gotta tell us now. You can't bring it up.
When I talked to my dude Sin about it too. So all the shit going on in the underground, all those OG juggalos and shit. For me, I started out, my biggest influence was the writers, psychopathic writers and shit. You know how everybody went through different names and shit. So I was thinking, so, a few years back when MNE did another writers album and everybody was like, man, what the fuck, yada, yada. Well, I was thinking that at this point in our world, juggalos take over and start putting out writers albums. And I was going to create another name for that, and then all my fucking juggalo homies, like my boy Sinful Killer, and just a bunch of people come up with fucking names like that. You know what I mean? Like names like fucking Shotgun and you know what I mean, Blades and shit like that. And we start putting out riders out and call it Juggalo Riders, and just start putting them out because fuck it. I mean, what? And nobody can say, oh, you're jacking somebody's shit, because you know what, they jack that shit.
Exactly. Anyone that knows
jackins, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anyone that knows the concept of psychopathic writers, it is a parody of gangster rap, and they are taking beats from popular rap songs and doing their own twist on it.
Yeah, that's what got me rapping though, like, because I heard ICP, and I heard what they did as ICP, and it was totally different, obviously. And then I just heard the fucking script flip. And to me, that was like a waking moment. It was probably like 99, 2000, probably like, I want to say like 99. I'm not sure if that's when it came out, but it was around then when it clicked in my head, like, damn. But I didn't actually plan on being a rapper. Me and my brother freestyled and shit. And I went by Lil Dank because Blades didn't stick. And then, and I wish I had some of those old videos of that shit me and him used to do. It was so fucking funny. But anyway, that might happen. Y'all be on the lookout for that Juggalo Riders, man.
Well, I remember
Turn the Blades, or I had another name I can't think of right now. It was something even fucking doper, like Hollow Point or some shit. I don't know what it was. We definitely need a Hollow Point. So if I don't take that name, Gage, you taking Hollow Point.
Now it's
what's
taken.
Up, y'all? Hollow Point. Yo, what's up? It's Blades. Yo, Don, you take a fucking name, dog.
I already have a name. It's Don Chaos.
No, I mean for the Riders. For the Juggalo Riders. You're going to have another name.
OG Chaos.
You're such a dork,
Go.
dear. But yeah, I wanted to ask both of you too. What was the ICP release that just got you? Like you're like, oh, that's it.
Release or song, either way.
Release.
Yeah.
It'd be
song,
Malenko
whatever.
for me, 'cause that's the one that I first heard.
Oh,
Malenko, okay.
Grits. That's cool. Yeah. And what about you?
Bro, I'm new for real. I'm
He's
still
new.
new. I got
New
into the
Juggalos.
music scene by actually doing music, for real. Like that's why at first I was not good. Like I fell in love with music in general after falling in love with poetry, and it took me a long ass time to actually like get out and be shown like music that I had not like grown up with and been showed. You know what I mean? Like I listened to ICP a little bit when I was in middle school with my cousins, like the Dead Bodies, like that was my shit. But like my first gathering was last year actually, and that was a dope ass gathering. I had so much fun, dude. I ended up on House of Masks by accident. Like I was tripping and holding a sign asking people if they know what happened.
What is the line saying?
Say what?
Do you know what colloquialism is?
Yeah, he got.
I know what colloquialism is.
In the beginning. Intelligence and violence. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to talk with the echo, but yeah, I know what colloquialism.
Oh, I'm echoing again?
Yeah, it's only when Alter talks or when Alter's mic isn't muted, then if there's an echo. But when he mutes his mic, it's gone. It's weird.
Are you plugged into a speaker, Gage?
I'm using my phone, bro. This is my phone sucks. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to
that's okay.
unmute it.
Do you have the stream going as well?
Yes.
Mute the stream. That's why. Mute the stream. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh dear.
This is your tech support call.
I told him.
So do I go to more and then settings?
Working or something.
Go to your YouTube.
Use your phone.
On your phone, wherever you have the stream open on YouTube, go to that place.
Oh, it's on StreamYard.com.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's
Do you have a separate window open with the YouTube podcast
No.
going?
No.
You only have StreamYard open?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else running like on another device? Like you don't have a computer or the stream or anything like that? Shit,
Nope.
I don't know. That's weird.
Try closing out and joining back up.
Yeah, close it out and join again.
That usually works.
Okay.
That or if you have headphones.
yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, we'll wait for him to come back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really glad you're still out here killing it with these shows, Don.
I know, it's hard to believe it's been going strong for 6 years. I still can't believe it.
When's that? You doing a 6-year anniversary show, or you already did it? Did I miss it?
I already did it, but I'll probably do definitely one when there's 10.
Oh, where there's 10 windows?
Oh, I'll probably do it when I hit the 10-year anniversary of doing it.
My dude ain't slowing shit down. I ain't slowing shit down. And that motherfucker Gage ain't slowing shit down neither. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
I ain't slowing
still out
down.
here doing what we do, man.
Let's see here. This might work. Let's see. Check. There we go.
Chickadee check up.
Is it good?
Yep.
Even if I'm talking?
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Tight.
This is some signal shit, man. Technology. Who knows, right?
Bro, I literally just got a text message from T-Mobile today that said, we just upgraded your towers. You're going to have the best internet around. They're such liars, bro. I'm calling you out, T-Mobile.
T-Mobile's a bunch of mark-ass bitches.
Chaos. You heard it.
Someone's gonna video clip that, and it's gonna say Ultra Ego take shots at T-Mobile.
Hell yeah. Pay me, T-Mobile. I want money back for my bill. You lied.
Yeah, we want hush money.
Exactly.
Pay us or we'll fucking talk. Yeah.
They deserve it. They really do.
I don't want to piss them off. I owe them money.
Shit, I already paid my shit. I'm good for another month. I do my shit. I use Straight Talk. I just text that number ad or whatever every once a month, and so I already paid my shit. Nobody's shutting my shit off. Huge Straight Talk.
No. Yeah, I left them because they're lame. I hated it. I hated them.
Well, I have advice for people. If
T-Mobile or Straight Talk?
What?
T-Mobile or Straight Talk?
T-Mobile.
Oh, okay. I never had.
Yeah,
them.
I had to ditch them.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But I do have advice for people, like if you're getting like people trying to call you to collect stuff, or if you have spam callers on, you answer it and say hello, and then once they answer, put your phone on speaker, put it under a pan, and just start hitting it as loud as you can.
Hell yeah.
Hey, one time, so I have my oldest son, we have a phone for him because he would get back earlier, and so he needed a phone, and I had his phone, and a call came through. I didn't know what the fuck it was. It was some random bullshit call. I was like, "You're calling a fucking 13-year-old. Take us off the list." They never called again. So just say that shit. Like, you're calling someone under age, they might be like, "Oh fuck, we better stop."
That's a good idea, actually.
So try it. It might work. I don't know if it does or not. I don't keep the phone on me either, so I don't know. And they don't tell me if they get calls like that. I don't think they do though. So I think it works. It's worth a shot. I'll try that shit.
Hell yeah, it is. It is worth a shot.
I mean, you know what I mean? Put them with some shit like that.
So Ultra Ego, what was the actual ICP release that got you into the scene, or was there a specific song? I don't know if you said.
Bro, it was for real. Like, I just started hanging out with Juggalos, bro. And like, that's my homies, like Tritone, man. They're like my soul family that I didn't even know I had until like
how did you meet
years ago, bro. And like COVID ruined everything at first. That was when Tritone first started, was when COVID completely stopped the music scene and everything. So I didn't even get to like get out and enjoy any shows at all and like meet people and network until after all that blew over and we could start doing shows again. So really, last year, like New Year's Eve bash, Tritone like kind of opened. Like I don't think we were the first set, but we were, you know, one of the openers for the ICP New Year's Eve bash at Harpo's in Detroit. And like, dude, it was the first time I'd ever seen them live, and everybody started throwing the Fago all over the place, and I got drenched, and they killed it, bro. Their live show is so fucking awesome. And I just fucking like, dude, I'll never turn back, man. I'm always gonna be down, bro. That's just so much fun. Everybody loves each other, and that's my big thing is love. That's what I was talking about in my music. That's why I just love Juggalos. Everybody is just so like, it's really family. It feels like when you're there, and like the gathering was the most fun I've ever had in my life. And
now I'm going to ask what we usually ask our guests. Now we usually get the same answer, but are you going to be able to be the first person to describe to us how the feeling is at the gathering, or is it what all of us say is words cannot describe?
Dude, for real, I don't think you could describe that, man. It's like just massive elation, bro. There's no, like, you can't get any better than that. Everybody's just so fucking like open, and it's like freeing. Like, dude, you see motherfuckers walking around just butt ass naked and nobody gives a shit, bro. That's the dream. It literally was the gathering of dreams last year too.
Hell yeah. So what questions do you have now, sweetheart? What's the question you have for either one of them or Ultra Ego?
For both of you guys, what are your top 5 Desert Island releases? You have to list 5 albums that you have to listen to for all eternity.
You want to go first or me?
Both y'all, or whatever, whoever wants to go first.
Gage, you want me to go first?
Dude, honestly, Desert Island.
Yep.
Yeah, like something that if you had to take on a desert island, you only get 5
Oh,
albums.
Jesus Christ.
5 albums. That's it.
I know, that's what
I thought you were talking about a group, bro.
I know. I was like, I never heard of Desert Island. Island Boys? I don't listen to them.
Bro.
Yeah, there's this new up and coming group. No, like you're on a desert island, and yeah, you have 5 records that you can listen to, and that's it.
That's hard. That's really fucking hard.
I know.
I would say the Biz R albums, both of them. I'd say Tupac, All Eyes on Me, both of them. I'm trying to pack. I'm going for, power plays here.
Pack it in.
I don't count as 4. That's 2.
And then, that's 3.
God, I don't know, man. How about we say which artist or something? It's so hard. It's so hard to decide.
All right. Which artist would you listen to? You can only have 5.
I'd say I'm gonna bundle together. I'm gonna say Mount Westmore because I want all those artists individually. Here I am, fucking going bang for the buck. Dark Lotus, or no, I'm gonna say Psychopathic Riders, not Lotus. So that's that. Tupac.
Oh yeah.
You got Twisted, Encompassed, and Dark Lotus. Or Riders. Shit, now I'm blanking. There's so many artists out there. I can't even think of who I like. Like, I'm blanking right now. There's so many fucking dope ass fucking artists.
Technically, you picked like 50 artists just now, so.
That's
I guess I did, yeah. I already did my 5. How about you, Gage?
Okay, I'm gonna try to give you just releases. So, Illmatic.
Hell yeah.
Servants in Heaven. Oh, Illmatic, Nas, and Servants in Heaven, Kings in Hell by Jedi Mind Tricks.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that is hard, man, because there's so much music that I just love.
There's so many ways to go, man.
It's
So
very
what's up?
difficult. It's a very difficult question.
Okay, so I got Illmatic, Servants in Heaven, Kings in Hell. Man, I feel like I need to look at a list of the shit I listen to for me to pick out something.
It's really hard.
Yeah, it is. It is hard.
I'm gonna just do that. Hold up.
How about you, Don Carey? What's your top 5, dog?
Let's see. My top 5 would be Nas, Do You Believe in God, Nodis.
Oh, fuck, I'm forgetting about Nodis, dude. Yes.
Let's see. Tupac, Me Against the World, because that's my personal favorite Tupac album.
That's amazing album.
And because that album's always been like the soundtrack to my life growing up.
Yeah.
And I like because that's his more.
You're making me fucking think all my says. There's so much music out there. God, I love it. Dude, yeah, not a show. Shit.
Let's see. I would probably go with Downton Abbey by the Beatles.
You mean Abbey Road?
Abbey Road, yes. Don't know why I said Downton Abbey.
Because you're thinking of that show.
Probably. But
so what? That's.
And then yes, and the number 5 would probably be Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden.
No shit. You know, since we're going into that realm, Dark Side of the Moon from Pink Floyd. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah. That's on my top 5.
That's a great fucking album.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so many, man. I'm starting to think of so many different ones now. It's impossible, I think.
Okay,
and I know it depends on mood a lot for me. It depends on my mood. or the day. Or
So Don, what's your favorite Nodus album? Is it that one you said? Do you believe?
Yes, it's Do You Believe, or it's that first album, Live After Death, but it's definitely Do
See,
You
that's
Believe.
crazy because to me, like, my favorite Nodus albums would be like after that, like Blaze for Me. I loved Blaze for Me, Blasphemy, whatever. I loved Godlike. I loved fucking Wicked Worldwide was so fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. There's so much good music.
And then my second favorite Nodus album that ties with that is probably like Multi-Killionaire, The Devil's Contract.
Oh, another one. That's another of my top favorites, dude.
Like the stuff that they talk about on that freaking album is way ahead of time. Like those.
I love the beats they talked about. To me, or not talked about. My favorite shit about that album is the way they made those beats, dude. I was talking with my dude Keith from Bad Mind from Bankheart Beats. I get a lot of production from him for song side of mine, and we was having a conversation once about that album. Wicked Worldwide, and the one you just said, I'm blanking on now.
Multi-Killionaire, The Devil's Contract.
Yeah. And he was telling me, because he's so fucking smart, man. He knows all these fucking. He was like, "Oh yeah, that was all made on a whatever keyboard." I'm like, "That's so dope." That one, you know that shit. Two, that you know that shit, and three, that you know that shit. Like, much fucking love. Shout out Keith, my dog, man.
All right, Babe, you have to answer that question. You're on a desert island. 5 albums that changed your life, basically.
Okay. Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Dr. Dre's The Chronic. Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and Infinite Sadness.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
The Beatles, Abbey Road, and Jekyll Brothers, ICP.
Dude, Jekyll Brothers was the first ICP album I ever went into a store, and it had just come out, and I didn't know, but it had just come out. And the guy at the counter was like, "You want to get this? You should get that new ICP album." I'm like, "There's a new ICP album?" And this is ones I already had collected cassettes of like Great Milenko and shit, but this was before the internet, so I didn't even know. And me and my brother went into this fucking record store. I think it was Georgetown, Texas, and got Jekyll Brothers, and that was so fucking dope.
Nice.
Just think she said
It's such a good fucking album. Like, hands
Yeah.
down, best one.
Yeah. One of my favorite tracks on that shit has always been Mad Professor. I feel like that song is so fucking dope. And then of course, you know, Echo Side and shit. And
my favorite is Cholitos. I mean,
well, she likes the Cholitos.
The Cholitos skit. The Cholitos skit.
Fucking Cholito, man.
I want a fucking Cholito.
And it's
Oh
funny.
my God, it's so
she
crazy.
learned something more from that album. I told her she listens to some of the skits that the Jerky Boys are on there, and she's like, "Wait, I remember the Jerky Boys," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Dude,
like,
I grew up on fucking Jerky Boys.
Me too. I had no idea. Like, I'm old. Okay, I'm coming up. This year is my 25th high school reunion. So do the math. So like, I remember a lot of stuff, and I did not know the Jerky Boys were on that fucking album. Like, I was no way.
Dude, Jerky Boys back in the 90s, like Jerky Boys were the fucking shit. And then there's another dude, Roy D. Mercer or something was.
I remember Roy Mercer. Yeah,
he was funny
alright.
too,
but
not
the Jerky Boys,
status, like
they were so hilarious, man. Did you see their movie? The
Yeah.
Jerky Boys movie? Oh,
Yeah.
so funny.
I hit my dude Dabaron just yesterday, I think. I hit him with the fucking. I called him. I was at work. And I just felt like randomly hitting him with this shit. I was like, "Hi, I have a question for you." "Hi, I got a problem. My ass is." You know what I mean? It just made me want to do that shit.
Oh my God, that is so fucking good, dude.
Mike, what, please?
Just like him. Holy
Actually,
shit.
and then today I hit him with a Marvin. Was it Marvin Martian? The fucking.
The Martian from Flintstones?
Yeah, the OG ass. Yeah.
Is that who?
I can't remember what I said.
No, that's a different Martian. Marvin Martian's on
No, it's the one that goes. just maybe I could do a little bit or something like that. It was something like that.
That's one of the. That's Marvin the Marsh.
That's the Looney Tunes. Yeah, that's Marvin the Martian. Yeah.
OG shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I told Dabby, I was like, dude, we need to incorporate like a little guy, like we're coming into the, like talking about what the album's about, like incorporating it.
You might want to consider doing impressions, like for people.
I know I should start doing some shit like that too.
You seem pretty good at it.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time, besides hearing that voice, you sound like you could do a good Kermit the Frog too.
Oh yeah,
Kermit the Frog.
Miss Piggy, I don't think.
Dude, good, dude.
For real.
Pretty good.
I'll tell you who's really good at impressions. My fucking brother Carlos Flapjack Wilson. This dude be hitting me with random videos. He'll be like, I'm just like, you're so good. Like,
dude, he's cool.
Shout out Flapjack. That's my dude.
Shout out Flapjack for real, bro.
You see that how he's looking all good with that new hat?
Yes, dude.
See that, Gage?
Yes.
I thought I seen you comment on it. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it might have been Richard. Somebody comment. I thought it
I might have, man.
He got this new Texas, like, looks like a fucking cowboy hat. It's so fucking. He's been telling me he was gonna do that shit. So dope. Y'all need to look that motherfucker up. He's so funny, man. Like,
he is hilarious, dude. And he's so down to earth, good dude. Makes some bomb ass tacos, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, he does. I'd be asking him for techniques. Like just the other day, I was like, "What should I add to this to make this?" And he's like, "Oh, you want to use some cumin, and you want to use some this and this, garlic powder, garlic salt, not powder." I'll be like, "Okay, I'll take that shit. I won't write it down, but I'll be looking at it like, okay, this, a little bit of this." Good shit.
Hell yeah. So, do you guys want to hear my 5 releases that I came up with?
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry it took me so long.
You're good.
Let's see here. So I got Illmatic and Servants of Heaven, Kings of Hell, like I said, and then Swimming by Mac Miller, because that helps me feel better when I'm depressed, which is a lot. And Run the Jewels 3 by Run the Jewels, just because, like, I love Killer Mike and LP.
Oh yeah.
They have this way of being funny but making fun of the system that I think is amazing. And I got this dude that I met on an Instagram live with Aaron Cohen, who I have on my album. He's a pretty dope dude. But this guy, Genesis to God, that I met in the live stream on Instagram, has an album called Ain Sufu the Oarsman, which is about like metaphysical concepts like I write about. It's like so Ain Sufu the Oarsman is like a character from mythology that is like he's the he rows the boat of, I think, people from the life, like pre-life, coming into life. Like he rows that boat or some shit from what I remember. And it's about the all and becoming zero. It's a lot of shit. Like, it's pretty deep. I don't even want to try to explain it because I wouldn't even be good at it. But it's a pretty good album. Ain Sufu the Oarsman by Genesis to God. That one, like, it got me through some shit, and I didn't even fucking expect it.
So here's an album that's random. I just randomly thought of it because it's out of what I normally would have thought of, but that's dope. Back in the day, I used to listen to fucking Rancid, Out Come the Wolves album.
Hell yeah.
Rancid album. I love
and then
that
on
album.
that same note, Ugly Kid Joe, fucking America's Ugliest or something like that. That album is so fucking dope. That's the same. That's the song, the album with "Won't You Be My Neighbor?" Like that. Just on that rock tip, I have to say those. If y'all ain't check those albums out, it's fucking dope.
That's tight, dude.
Lady Chaos is very like big into like old school punk rock. Like she could tell you a lot of good stories about the punk scene in Cali.
Definitely.
You like the Misfits?
Y'all both was talking about Beatles because I don't know one Beatles album. I don't really care for it, but that's awesome that you two both was like Beatles. Like
I love the Beatles too, man. For real, I thought it was tight. You both said that. I'm sorry.
I respect that. It's a little too slow for me, but I respect that. That's cool as fuck. It's not, you don't hear that usually.
Like, if you want to hear diverse Beatles, we recommend the Abbey album.
Okay. Well, Abbey Road and Sgt. Pepper are my two favorites.
Abbey Road, you call it? Or it's called Abbey Road?
It's Abbey
Road.
Then,
that album's very diverse.
Is that the one where they're walking across the street?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you know about this whole one of them died thing? Paul McCartney or one of them died.
So
he's gonna
explain. Do y'all know about it?
John Lennon.
I've heard a little bit about it, and I'm fascinated now.
Okay, so the theory is that Paul McCartney actually died, and they were trying to like tell the public, but not tell the public, like coming out and saying it by using imagery. Like Paul is dressed as the dude that would be getting buried, and then I think John is dressed as the guy that gives the speech or whatever at the funeral, and then George is dressed as the dude that digs the grave, and then Ringo was just, I think he's just dressed in, I can't remember exactly what Ringo's dressed in, but he's like dressed in black or something, like he's just an attendee of the funeral, or like a pallbearer or something. And it's supposed to be symbolic that Paul has died and they replaced him with a doppelganger. But I don't necessarily believe that. It's just kind of crazy to think about.
Dude, it wasn't just that album, though. From what I've seen, like a bunch of albums hinted it. Different colored flowers on their shirts. Like there was so many of them. I'm like, I don't know, man. They might have done that. I don't know.
D Lyrical says he died in a car crash, and he's gonna make you listen to it.
Okay.
Dude, it's a good album.
But yeah, I've heard of that theory.
I think it's kind of cool. It's pretty fucking cool, but it's crazy.
I will tell you one thing, Jay Biz R, like the Beatles are on some crazy shit back in the day. Like there's a song where they're saying bang, 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 shot him in the face. I'm like, God damn, this song is like some wicked shit.
I mean, look at the song. Happiness is a warm gun.
I know that song is fucking dark. You're like, what?
It's called Warm Gun.
Happiness is a warm gun.
That's a lyric.
Oh wow, that is pretty fucking deep. Yeah,
they're not.
Shit.
They're not just like.
I might have to step outside my big ass box.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
I want to hear this Abbey Road shit, man.
It's a good album. It's all over the place, and
see, I like that though. I like variety, man. You know, so I'm gonna have to dig into that.
Yeah, I would check out Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That's my second favorite album. Really fucking trippy ass album. That was in their LSD phase, like.
Dude, I love LSD.
Heavy.
Yeah, it's a heavy album.
Yeah.
One thing I always say that's dope is that Lady Chaos, her mom, got to see Jimi Hendrix back in the day at the original Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Mom was at Woodstock, yeah. She
Tell
tells
us
me
the
the
funny story.
She's like, okay, so I had just done, she's like, I had just done, I don't know how many drugs, and I was watching Jimi Hendrix, and he had purple dreadlocks, and I'm like, Mom, Jimi Hendrix has never had purple dreadlocks. She's like, I fucking swear to God, he had purple dreadlocks. Like, dude, wow, yeah, you're crazy.
I've seen pictures from that Woodstock, the original one, and like people are like sitting around on benches selling acid, and all I can think of is The Gathering. I was like, it's just The Gathering back then, like
it's that generation's The Gathering. Yeah, The Gathering is this generation's, well, multiple generations Woodstock, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Happiness is a Warm Gun is on the White Album. Yeah,
that's another. That's another.
Are y'all coming to The Gathering this year?
It's a double album. Nah, maybe. We hope so.
I hope I see y'all there, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
Well, if it's meant to be, it will be then.
Right. Yeah.
But we think we found finally the venue down here, Jay Biz R. I know the last time we talked, I said I might have found a venue down here that I want to hold Karma Fest. You know about that event I've been talking about doing for years, where it's like a charity event every year.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that last time.
Yep, we think we might have found
the conversation we had. It might have been when you called me that time when you were checking out that apartment you're at.
Yes, it was actually. Yeah, we might have found a venue down here to have that.
Awesome. Well, that'd be cool, man. We'll see what shit brings us, you know. Hopefully, it works out.
Bro, if you wanted, man, I like to do charity shit too, for real.
Make it.
If you're interested, let me know.
What we're gonna do? It's like an annual event that we're gonna do, and it's like a concert. And every year is like for a charity, and it's called Karma Fest.
That's what's up.
That's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah. Well, man, I'm gonna probably bounce off this motherfucker. Much fucking love to all of y'all.
Yeah, do you want to give any shout outs?
I seen Dear Lyrical popping up on this bitch. Much love, brother. I hope to see you next week. I'm talking through this to somebody viewing. My dog. But Don Chaos, I love you, dog. Appreciate you. And I definitely will have to pop up on here again. Gage, I hope to see you soon.
Absolutely,
Lady
man.
Chaos, it's nice to meet you. I hope I get to meet you at the gathering.
Yeah, me
And
too.
hopefully we get to do this real soon, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Take care. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, much love. Y'all stay doing it.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. I gotta figure out how to turn this off now. Oh, there it is.
So should I leave too?
No,
you
if you want, we could still interview you for a bit.
Yeah,
I'm down, dude.
we can still hang out. We're late night people.
Peace, bro. Good to
Later.
talk to you, man.
So yeah, what's some questions now you have? More questions for Alter Ego, honey, like the questions that we usually ask guests.
What do we usually ask guests?
Well, one is, what is your favorite food that you can never get tired of eating? Like top foods that people will say, didn't we just have that? And you're like, I don't care. I'm going to eat this for the rest of my life. It never gets old.
Top five.
Okay, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Like sauces, biscuits, and gravy. That's my jam. I've been getting down to ham sandwiches, bro. Not even gonna lie. Lunch meat is where it's at, because like I struggle to eat sometimes because I'm so nervous and anxious all the time. I'm sure you've noticed. Cereal, bro, for real, like pretty much any type of cereal, but for real, Captain Crunch. Except for like, I don't know about Captain Crunch. I don't think you could eat that and not get tired of it because it kind of cuts the shit out of the roof of your mouth. So I guess I'll say Frosted Flakes, because that shit don't hurt. Damn, you said 5, and that's 3. I like beef and cheddars from Arby's, bro.
Yeah.
I get down to those heavy, like probably too much. And chicken soup, not Campbell's, Progresso chicken soup.
Yeah.
I know, like, bro, that's so basic, but like for real, I struggle to eat all the time. That's all I can really stomach half the time and shit like that. It's kind of sad, but I love it.
Yeah, that's cool. I love fucking Campbell's chicken noodle soup or Progressive chicken noodle soup. It's good. It's delicious. I mean, come on.
Yeah, put some crackers in that shit.
Hell yeah.
All right, honey. Top 5 favorite foods you can never get tired of eating.
Well, I get on kicks. Like right now, I'm on a butter beans and rice kick.
Yeah.
And then like last month it was stuffing.
Ooh.
I couldn't get enough stuffing. It's so fucking good. Now I don't ever want to see it. Now I don't ever want to see it again. For a while. Okay. I'm just gonna go with like ethnicities. Okay, I like Italian food, Mexican food, United States American food, British food, and probably Chinese food.
Hell yeah.
What would be British food? What's
British
like,
food? British food is like really bland. It's not all bland, but it's generally bland. They use a lot of like meat paste. Like I like pork pie, which is like a
that's good.
like a meat paste pie. It sounds really disgusting, but it's delicious. And like fish and chips.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, and what else? Like steak. I like steak pie.
Steak pie.
Yeah, any kind of pie. Like they have meat. They have a lot of pies, like different pies.
I like steak. That sounds pretty dope.
It's really delicious. It's actually really, really good. Plum dove, blancmange, like those are desserts. Yeah, they just. I mean, it's simple food and it's super good. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Let's see.
Yeah,
like,
Don, your turn.
let's see. Like categories, like country wise, or just food in general.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, I'll do like actual food wise, of course. Buffalo wings. I love buffalo wings. I love barbecue ribs, tacos, and prime rib, and then probably biscuits and gravy.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
And I think that was 4, and then 5th would be chili.
Yeah, dude, chili, bro. That's a game changer. Well, a lifesaver, bro. Sometimes, because of spiciness, man, you can't beat it.
Mm-hmm. Now, foreign food, it's a toss-up between Greek, Mexican, Asian, and then Italian, and that's like my top 4.
Man, them Euros, like, dude, I just recently tried a Euro, like, for the first time, like, last year or some shit. And lamb is pretty good. I was not expecting that at all. But that's the jam.
Yeah, I know. I like to throw that in there because I always forget about it because it's fucking plain. But yeah, I don't know. It's delicious. So yeah, that's where we're at. Ew, I hate lamb. Nobody mentions lamb, and I'm like,
lamb is good.
I don't like it at all. Unless it's like Euro meat, because Euro meat is beef, lamb, and pork.
Yeah, that's
just together. So like in that
Wow.
case, I'll eat it, but plain.
If it's just plain lamb, you won't eat it.
No.
So you never liked lamb chops growing up?
Ew. Oh. Mm-mm. No, I used to eat dinner at my friend's house all the time when I was in high school, and his mom would always serve lamb, and I'm like, why? Do you have a lamb farm? Really? No, I don't understand. Just lamb all the time. I'm just like, nope.
And now another question we usually ask Alter Ego, like top favorite movies that you can never get tired of watching, that you can always watch no matter what, and the movie never gets old.
Yep. Desert Island, favorite movies, top 5.
Yep.
See, I like Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I like stoner movies like How High and Half Baked. So that's 4. I just like anything that you can like really laugh at, man, because I kind of need that for real. What's the 5th one, bro? Man.
You might like, if you've never seen it, The Stoned Age.
The Stoned. I think I have seen that.
Hilarious.
I just thought of Year One. That shit's my jam too.
That movie's funny.
A good movie. That was a good one, yeah.
No, I have to replace it with Pineapple Express though.
That one was good too.
I was just smoking some Pineapple Express too, but like a cart, man, that should have me smacked.
Yeah, I don't know what we have, but whatever we're smoking on right now, holy shit.
That's pretty fucking good, yeah.
I like that peach you got too, man. The child.
His bong, yeah, the Baby Yoda. What's his fucking name?
Baby Yoda.
Dengu. What's his name? I forget his
Grogu.
fucking name. Grogu something.
Oh yeah, he
Some
does
weird
have a
shit.
name. Now. I forgot they gave him a name.
Ugh.
It took him forever though, didn't it? Like
Yeah. Like
Like-
what was that? Season 2 to fucking announce to say his name, right?
wow.
Yeah. Nobody man says I'm smoking blueberry train wreck. I have no fucking idea what that even means.
It sounds awesome though.
It really does. Yeah, it really fucking does.
I mean, I've heard of
Oh wow, I
blueberry
just
yum yum.
thought that.
What's the last show that you went to that you weren't a part of, that you just went to as a fan?
Oh man. That was a long time ago because I pretty much just work and do shows when I can. And I got back problems too. So sometimes I can't even do shit. Man, I feel like it might have been The Gathering.
Oh yeah.
Like just a bunch of shows, but I got to see like all kinds of great artists that I never thought I would get to see. So that was tight as fuck. But man, I can't remember if I have been to a show since then that I wasn't on, because we kind of get a lot of shows. I wasn't expecting it. Kind of popped off out of nowhere, especially like since we do free shows and shit. Like I said, I like to do charity events too. Like we do kind of a lot of those, like some toy drives here and there, or some random shit.
Nice. That's cool. Well, what was the last show that you did that you were a part of?
Oh man, I think it might have been the dirt ball. We brought the dirt ball from Cottonmouth Kings out here.
Hell yeah.
But it was on the day of the Super Bowl, so it was like it was not planned out well. We could have done it on a different day. I think we could have had a much bigger crowd, but it wasn't a bad crowd, man. Everybody was into the music and everything, so it was pretty nice. And Dirtball is a super cool, down to earth dude.
Oh yeah.
Very talented too, man. I don't know how he does it for real. Like he can rap so fast for so long. Like it kind of makes me feel like I have much more work to do than I thought.
Oh yeah, even Tech9 has said it takes lots of practice to learn that.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
The breath control is insane.
Yeah. Like and like just the lung capacity you have to have for that shit.
Uh-huh.
For real. They've been doing it for like 20, 30 years and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm still a baby, I guess. I'll get
How old are
there.
you?
My shit's like super chill because it's always about like depressing shit, or like I have some shit about smoking weed, and that's always super slow. I got this song, The Sword, though, that's kind of aggressive. It's not really like that other shit. It's kind of more like the music I want to start moving towards making. More like in your face.
Nice. That's cool. Do you have, send us some links to some stuff and we'll post them for you and share your shit. I want to know, I have a silly question. What if you were a DJ, what would your DJ name be? I love to ask this question. Mine would be DJ Pots and Pans.
DJ Pots and Pans?
Yeah.
I like that. Because you can make beats on pots and pans. That's genius.
Yeah. Thank you. Baby, what would yours be?
DJ Hell Yeah.
Hell yeah. I fuck with that, bro. Dude, that's catchy, man. I feel like that could pop off. No bullshit.
I really don't know.
But man, for real, I think I would be like DJ Trash, but with a dollar sign.
Yeah, that completes the ensemble right there. DJ Trash. That's pretty funny.
I feel like that could pop off too. Like, okay, so we got DJ Pots and Pans, DJ Hell Yeah, and DJ Trash.
God.
I mean, one of the other questions we usually ask our guests, like you told us earlier, like how you got into ICP. Now, if you can remember, what's the first song that you remember, like that got you into music in general? Like it could be something where you were like, "What is this?" Like it could be something you heard or something your family was like interviewing.
I'll never forget it, dude. I was sitting on the floor in my parents' room, and I'm pretty sure they were smoking weed. Now I think about it, because it was smoky in there. And like they had a black light on or something, and I'm just chilling there vibing. And this was like, I feel like one of the first times I started like realizing being like conscious, like I'm in this bitch. Like there's things happening around me. And it was fucking it was a Godsmack song, bro. Ah man, what was it? It's like it's the one he's talking about, I'm not the one who's so far away. Fuck, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, been a while since I heard that song, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's been forever since I heard it. I couldn't tell you what it's called right now, but that shit, that got me into like really listening to music, because I really listened to rock music for most of, you know, my adolescence and shit. I didn't even start listening to any rap until I was like 16. And I still didn't listen to it much. I listened to more like death metal and shit for the longest time. But when I started writing poetry, I'm sorry.
Oh, I said that's kind of like how I was. Like a lot of the music I was exposed to, like from my family, was like a lot of like that classic rock. Like I said, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, The Who, Rolling Stones, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, all that stuff.
Dude, hell yeah. Led Zeppelin is one of my favorite bands. I love all of their music, dude. It's so chill. Just gets you in the best mood. And Robert Plant has one of the best voices ever.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Led Zeppelin was like my entire high school experience, for real.
Yeah, that was like my dad's favorite band growing up. Like for him, like some of his top rock bands growing up was always the Beatles, and then Led Zeppelin like is tied with that. And then number 3 for him would be like The Who.
Same with my dad. Exactly the same.
The Who's pretty tight too. I haven't got too deep into their music, but I do love Led Zeppelin and the Beatles. Especially Abbey Road. Like you were talking about how diverse it is. Dude, that shit's so good.
Yes.
I just forgot what we were talking about.
Let's see. What questions do you have, baby? I don't know if we ever even told you, honey, what was like the song that like got you into music, or like something like you've told me all this. Yeah, like what's a song that you remember that grabs your attention in music? Because I know you told me all the music you've grown up listening to as well.
Fuck. I don't know. I think what stuck with me the most, even though I didn't mention it, was A Momentary Lapse of Reason by Pink Floyd. That album, like, I don't know, I just remember listening to that over and over again. And I'm like, this is such an underrated album.
It is.
And so that's, I mean, I remember listening to that shit in the car with my dad when I was a kid on road trips and shit. So it would be that and The Who's Tommy, I think. And then as I got a little older, I discovered hip hop and with that genre of music, it was always like the like we used to listen to a lot of Jodeci, and like that kind of shit. So there was that, and then as far as gangster rap, it was Dre and Q. I don't know song. I can't tell you songs because there's too many. There's way too many.
Oh yeah.
Too many songs.
Oh yeah. What is up? Sicko Entertainment. What is good, man?
Much love.
Oh yeah. Let's see. And another question we usually ask our guests: what are some of like your top 4 or 5 shows of all time?
Well, okay, so one that was really memorable. It wasn't even that big. It was just out at this pretty much like hippie convent type deal called Hippie Hill out in Tennessee. This guy he goes by Hippie, runs it. He's a super cool dude. Like, dude, he drove us around on his land out there, like showed us like all kinds of different little spots and shit. It was dope. But we performed on a big boat, but it was oh man, I can't remember what kind of boat it is. I'm so faded, bro. It's ridiculous.
Right? I couldn't answer either. I'm really fucked up.
But it was a big ass boat, and I had never performed on anything like that before, and it was super cool. All these hippies out there, and they were just so kind and super high and loving, and then we all tripped and shit. That was cool. But it was really hot because of Tennessee. And then I've done 2 shit fests now. Shouts out Irrational Behavior. Those are the homies, the rejects. I always have a blast doing shows with them. But yeah, shit fest, that was my jam. Especially the first one because I'd never done it before. That was awesome. And then we just, well, like I said, we did New Year's Eve with ICP, and that was just so, like, I don't know, it felt like I found what I really wanted to do. It was cool as shit because the crowd was like huge, and I'd never performed in front of a big crowd like that. I actually choked, to be honest with you. I choked hard because I have bad anxiety, and I had never been in front of that many people before, and I wasn't even expecting it. It just came out of nowhere. Dude was just like, hey, our dude wants you guys to do a show, and it's out here with the clowns, and like, it's going to be huge. And I was like, all right, bro, cool. And like, I just fumbled that one, but it was still a blast. Had so much fun. And then, man, Emerson Theater with, I think it was with Boondock the Scarecrow this one time. I think it was a great show. I had a blast there. And then, was that 4 or was that 3? That was 4. And then, okay, this last show that we did, it wasn't the last show. It was the first show we did with Twisted, actually. It was at the Thompson House in Newport, Kentucky. And this was actually kind of a full circle show for me because the first big stage I ever performed on at all was that stage downstairs in the Thompson House. And there was like 50 times more people there this time because it was Twisted instead of just us locals. And I wasn't even local. I live in Dayton. I drove out there. I didn't even really get anybody to want to come see me. It wasn't that many people, but that was actually where I met Spaz Nasty from Irrational Behavior that I was talking about with Shitfest. And they were on that show too. All the rejects, man. It was really full circle. It was crazy as hell. But that was probably my most favorite show recently because of that. It felt like I'm actually doing something out here, like making progress.
Hell yeah. For me, it's hard to decide because I've gone as like so many like great shows in my life. It's hard to decide. Or I could say just every time I've just obviously say every time I've seen ICP, every time I've seen them live, like it's you're kind of getting the same show, but at the same time, you're not, which is dope. Another artist I can never get tired of seeing live definitely is like Ouija Mac. It's because like every time I've seen him, his set change is always different, and I love that.
Yeah, he does vary that shit a lot.
But yeah.
I'm sorry. That was too my bad, dude.
No, you're good. I didn't hear what'd you say? You cut out.
Oh, I was just saying he does switch it up a lot. I respect that shit.
Oh yeah.
I've seen him a few times.
Yeah, he's dope. Like his hustle and grind is like really dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm actually taking Lady Chaos to see Ouija for the first time at the end of this month, so she's excited.
Very excited. Very, very excited. I love Ouija.
Oh yeah. So yeah, if you like have any other stuff you want to plug in, man, and then of course, can we get any shout outs, and then we'll probably let you go and whatnot.
Okay. Well, I pretty much already plugged everything that has been recent, except for I guess it was kind of recently, like around the time of Water and everything. I did a track with Clockwork E. Those are the homies. Shouts out Clockwork E, Kyle Combs, and Billy D. Awesome kicking it with them and doing that track All Talk. If y'all want to check that out. It's a pretty darker, like deep joint, and they killed their shit on it. There's a music video and everything. Kyle produced it and recorded a video and all that. Shouts out Tritone, my family, of course, my brothers. I love them. Shouts out Biz R for hooking me up, letting me meet y'all. It's been a good time.
Hell yeah, you're always welcome back on the show anytime, bro. Like, you ever want to come on and promote something, just hit us up and we'll definitely book a spot for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
I definitely will, because like I said, like James R brought it up, we got a track that we're going to be dropping soon. I like the way he goes about things. He likes to keep things mysterious, so I'm going to not say much more about that, but just keep your all eyes and ears peeled, I guess. Again, shouts out Irrational Behavior to Rejects, and anybody else that fucks with Tri-Town. I love y'all. I'm just not good at thinking about stuff on the fly. I've been struggling with that the whole time. Like I said, I'm faded, bro. This pen's got me gone, but it has been a good time. I appreciate meeting y'all for real.
You too.
And I hope y'all have a good rest of your night.
Oh yeah, thank you for joining.
You too, man. Good to meet you.
Absolutely. So I'll just click out of here then.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And I guess even Biz R might have something going on. So we might have another very special guest as well coming on the show actually too. So I think we should take a music break for a bit. What do you think, babe?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. So let me pull up a song and yeah. Don't go anywhere, y'all. We will be right back with the Hours of Chaos podcast. We are going to take a music break. Yeah. Let's see. All right. And we're going to play a song that represents Underground Unity and Underground United. Hold on, y'all.
Our favorite spots in the city.
Starting our day, our favorite little brunch spot.
Everyone is steady saying horrorcore is dead. Sectors wicked shit is dying, no more hope ahead. Bitching cause they shelves be empty and CDs don't sell. Fuck them all, I keep on grinding till I burn in hell. Guess the ship is really sinking, rats are trying to flee. Switching styles but no one even wants they shit for free. Said hop, I resent, watch these faggots run. Core hop, represent, let me get my gun. Putting a couple of hollow points up in their fucking back. Rappers scared to play my genre, saying the shit is whack. No one gives it any credit, saying there's no hope. Motherfuckers that were legends got strung out on dope. No one wants to drop an album, no one's sell enough. Venues will not book a concerts and that shit is rough. We're still standing fast to love us, so we stay and fight. Till we're dead, the shit ain't dying. Underground unite, respect, unite, support the underground until the last of us are dead and buried 6 feet deep. Respect your fans, they are the underground, the ones that's down to ride or die. Those you have to keep. Unite the scene, we all a part of it. Not horrorcore and wicked shit, it's all the fucking same. Support the ones who put their heart in it, cause only then we finna grow and come up in this game. Hopping around the fucking stage at my every show. Those that see me tear the shit up know that it is so. When I'm touring, blood be pouring under mosh floors. Fans are lining up to see us at the venue doors. I perform for many hundreds and some crowds attend. Don't value every single fan. Man, my shit, book another show. Out, you're down and back for never giving it up. Bitch, don't tell me to retire or I'll fuck you up. Few more years left inside me and I'm gonna do what I can for our genre till I'm fucking through. Till the fans don't don't listen to my raps no more. Steady spitting, heavy hitting, claiming horrorcore. This is gore, fucking pissing on the quitters' graves. We ain't stopping till we're dropping like them all that drains. Respect, unite, support the underground until the last of us are dead and buried 6 feet deep. Respect your fans, they are the underground, the ones that's down to ride or die. Those you have to keep. Unite the scene, we all a part of it. Not horrorcore and wicked shit, it's all the fucking same. Support the ones who put their heart in it, cause only then we finna grow and come up in this game. Genre got too many rappers, I don't give a fuck. Even if they over rapping, I will test my luck. Don't be scared of competition, little whiny bitch. If you say you wanna get me, I am in your reach. Stroke the butcher lives in Denver at 2338. South Lafayette, you faggots bring your fucking hate. Come correct on the stretcher, you be going home. When I bust you with the cordless right upside your dome. Give my life for what I'm doing, not afraid to take. Wanna do, you didn't think so, that was your mistake. Fake motherfuckers say my cause is hopeless. Think you need a fucking dick up cause we're spitting dopeness. Pop less motherfucking necks and clear your head, or else I'ma swing my axe and leave you dead. I would die for all my fans that would die for me. We will resurrect the genre, you just wait and see. Respect, unite, support the underground until the last of us are dead and buried 6 feet deep. Respect your fans, they are the underground, the ones that's down to ride or die. Those you have to keep. Unite the scene, we all a part of it. Not horrorcore and wicked shit, it's all the fucking same. Support the ones who put their heart in it, cause only then we finna grow and come up in this game. Respect, unite, support the underground. Respect, unite, support. Respect, unite, support the underground. Respect, unite, support. Respect, unite, support the underground. Respect, unite, support. Respect, unite, support the underground. Respect, unite, support.
Every Hyundai certified is by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. That's peace of mind in every mile.
Yeah, I think he's like or something. Woo. Woo, bro. Is that you said it? I don't even get it. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't know what the fuck. Walking, what the fuck? My blood. Like, don't know. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Never gave a fuck. Walking, what the fuck? Looking like a what the fuck? See me, they like what the fuck? Fuck. I'm a walking what the fuck? That boy mad as fuck. Hey bitch wanna fuck? I'm like yeah. Fuck my body up. Every day I'm stuck. I'm like what the fuck? Life will always suck. Run that money up. Boy, you know what's up. Like what the fuck? Don't know what the fuck. Walking what the fuck. Homie, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. Write my name in blood. Write my name in blood. Write my name in blood. Like what the fuck? Don't know what the fuck. Walking what the fuck. Homie, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. I don't give a fuck. Never gave a fuck. Walking what the fuck?
I just don't fucking get it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's so cool about that? Like,
I don't either. It's like fucking.
He looks like a fucking hobo.
Exactly.
He looks like a demon bum.
Don't know what the fuck. Why you give a fuck? Why you on my nuts? Cause you give a fuck. I might fuck somebody up. Your boy running up. I'ma shut him up. Tattoos and some scars. I'm like, what the fuck? They be looking at my card. They like, what the fuck? How that ugly ass boy run that money up? Mind your motherfucking business. What the fuck? What's that song he listening to? Fuck nothing but the wicked shit coming out the trunk. Juggalo as fuck. Yo bitch wanna fuck. So you mad as fuck. Like what the fuck? Don't know what the fuck. Walking what the fuck? Homie what the fuck? I'm like yo. Write my name in blood. Write my name in blood. Write my name in blood. Like what the fuck? Don't know what the fuck. Walking what the fuck? Homie what the fuck? I'm like yo. I don't give a fuck. Never gave a fuck. Walking what the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
And we are back. We are back with the Hours of Chaos podcast. I'm joined by my co-host, the one and only Lady Chaos. We are back. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're back. So yeah. Again, thank you for Biz R and Alter Ego for joining us tonight. So again, if you guys want to be a special guest on the Hours of Chaos podcast, simply just message your boy on all social media, like message me on either Instagram or Facebook, or reach out to Lady Chaos. If you want us to react to your songs or music videos, just let us know and we will do a reaction to that as well. And once again, we just want to thank you guys for always keeping this show going. You know, I don't know if I could thank you guys enough. I know I thank you guys probably so many times. You're probably getting tired of hearing it, but I really genuinely mean it. I very much
He
appreciate
does
it.
mean it. He takes this very seriously, and you know, he works hard on this, and the gratitude is real.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Like Lady Chaos could tell you the hustle and grind that I put into this. Like
He
if anyone was
does.
watching earlier, she explained that always working on something.
Put it in the Discord, nobody, man.
Yes, that's why we have that channel in Discord.
Yeah. Otherwise, we won't remember.
Yes. Otherwise, we'll forget. But yeah. What else can we talk about?
Be happy to react to it.
What are some shows that we're going to, honey, that we're very excited?
We're going to Ouija at the end of the month.
And we just learned today, not only is Ouija performing there, but who else is going to be in the house performing?
Oh, Darby?
Yep, and Deborah.
Yeah, Darby and Dev, yeah.
Darby performing with Dev DJing.
That'd be fun. That's going to be a fun time.
So all the Swampolos in Florida, come gather in Tampa. If you see me in Lady Chaos, and if you recognize us, come say what's up, give a dab, give a hug. You want to take a picture with us, just come say what up, and we will happily say yes.
Yeah, like as far as what you were saying before, like I honestly don't know what you would do if you didn't have this. I know you love this so much, and so I'm always going to support.
You know, there are some people who are doing shows and they're trying to do it just for clout, and because they're like, oh, I'm going to get this person on my show, and that makes me awesome. Like me, I bring these people on my show because I have respect for these people and I love to promote people. I'm just giving back to them. That's what I'm doing. I don't care about the clout.
No, you're not about that. And that's one of the things I love about you.
Exactly.
You're just you. Okay, so Nobody Man did put it in the Discord.
Okay, good.
Big Chronic Asshole Wicked Wednesday singles. All right, we'll react to that. You want to do it right now?
Let's see. When did it come out?
I don't know.
Is it a brand new song or is it an old song? Because if it's an old song, I probably heard it.
It was put on YouTube a year ago.
A year ago.
A year ago. So I don't know. We can make a separate video for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now do it now. Nobody wants us to do it now.
I mean, I heard it, but I think he wants to see your reaction to it, probably.
Well, we can do it now. Play it.
Yep. Let me look it up. Yes, by Don Chaos.
All right. We'll do it now. You get your way, nobody.
See, this is why this show is one of the top shows out there, because we do a lot of stuff for you guys.
You're welcome, darling.
This show is full of people. But yes, buy some Don Chaos merch. Buy some Carnival Spirits merch.
Yes, thank you for plugging stuff. Nobody, that's really cool. Appreciate you, boo.
Yes, because you know that's what.
Thank you, darling.
That's what this show is we plug stuff. All right. Now, I believe I heard this song. I believe I played it when I interviewed Big Chronic, but I'll play it again just so Lady Chaos can hear it, because I have heard it.
Okay.
All right, let me look it up.
Nobody even posted a link to the video in the Discord.
Okay. Oh, I have it just pulled up on the computer.
Okay.
All right, Wicked Wednesday singles. Yes, I will definitely play that. All right. Pull it up. All right. Present. I'm just kidding. We're getting a little faded, y'all, but I still know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
But at least I still know what I'm doing. I know most people who've tried done streams when they're faded as fuck and they can't even function properly. At least I can function.
Yeah. I'm functioning.
Yep, we're both very functioning. Hell yeah. All right. This is Big Chronic. It's called Asshole.
Give me 1 second before you play that. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Just give me 1 more second.
You're good.
There we go. Okay. All right, let's hear it.
All right. Let's go ahead and listen to this. Been a while since I heard this song.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
Well, assholes, anonymous, lovely new faces in the room, and I just like to go around and start it off and tell us why you think you're here.
You already know I'm drunk driving after my show.
Hold on. Back it up to the beginning, and I'll listen to it on my end so it's not
Guess
choppy.
what? You fucked up. Get out the fight. Cheese and your wife's on the ground screaming no, please, but I can't hear her cause I don't speak bitch. One more shot, now she's sleeping in the ditch. Back in the car, off to the titty bar. You broke the tip, but I'm still a star. Walk in the club, smack a bitch ass. Do you think that I'm an ass hole? Been too kind, an ass hole. I think that might be me, an ass hole. Then I guess I'm gonna be the biggest asshole that you ever seen. I ain't for ducks and turtles when I drive on the road. In the changing room, steady shitting in clothes. Catch me pulling boogers right up out of my nose. Then I rub them in the hair of the finest hoes. I'm an A-double-S to the motherfucking hole. At Chuck E. Cheese bullying 9-year-olds. Doing slam dunks on a 2-foot hoop. If you don't like it, eat a bowl of poop. Bitch, shout out to my Uncle Shags. Taught me the way of selling fake weed bags. He also taught me how to strangle a neck. Went to the zoo and put an ostrich in check. Rode a zebra to the chimpanzees. Pissed them all off, then I set them free. Now they're throwing shit and real fake murder without catching cases. Do you think that I'm an asshole? Never been too kind, an asshole. I think that might be me, an asshole. Then I guess I'm gonna be the biggest asshole that you ever seen.
What do you think of that?
Hang on a second. It was good. It was funny. I liked it. It's not something I listen to often.
Do you love that beat?
It was okay. Yeah, I mean, like it. Comparatively speaking, it was all right. I can't say it moved me. Maybe I'm just an asshole. I know, it's all right. I'd personally rather listen to Dennis Leary's I'm an Asshole. But it wasn't bad. The beat was pretty okay. The rhymes were okay. It was kind of funny. Yeah. I'd give it a thumbs middle.
There you go. Nobody, man. You wanted to know opinion? There you go.
That's my reaction.
You're welcome. So, let's see. What have we currently been working on, honey? Like, what's some shows that we have been, like, watching?
Oh, listen again. Oh, you don't speak, bitch. No, you don't. You invented it, though. Oh, lots of different stuff.
Let's see. Anywho, so.
Yeah, I think it's time to go call it a night.
Yeah, because I am starting to get a little tired.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get a little aggravated. So, before it turns into a lot aggravated, and you feel my wrath. Let's end it. I love you, babe. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. Thank you. I love you. Later, y'all.
Thanks for watching, guys. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.